Hey guys, it's Jiggle. I am back with another Final Fantasy video today, and we will be talking about the healer changes that were just announced in Live Letter 66 that is actually still going on right now. First of all, we have new actions that apply single target buffs will be added to each healer. Cast time for offensive spells will be reduced, and limit break area of effect will be expanded to 50 meters. So basically what this means is that each healer is going to be getting a single target buff, which is pretty dope. So, I don't know if that means it's going to be specific to the healer, if you can use it on a target. It sounds like you'll be able to use it on any target you want. Cast time for offensive spells being reduced is better. Obviously that means we're going to be able to do more damage. And limit break area of effect expanded, that's good, because then if someone's way out of your range and you are in an emergency situation where you need to LB3, you will be able to raise the whole party without trying to run out of range or worry about missing somebody. So these are all really good changes in my mind. They're going to help us do more damage and make things a little bit more convenient. Just some quality of life stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and get into the first job. Alright guys, the first job we're going to talk about is Wipe Mage, and it says a functionally and visually distinct restorative field action will be added. So if you guys saw the job actions trailer, that's actually what the well that they had was that was throwing the shields out. So that's going to be apparently some sort of AoE region effect. AoE region field is what Wipe Mage is getting with that ability. Alright guys, this is the one that's gonna hurt. This is the one we've all been waiting for. It's time for Astro, as we knew this was going to happen with the introduction of a second shield healer and Yoshi's Promise. Nocturnal Sect and Diurnal Sect are both being removed, and basic healing actions will be adjusted to have the same effects as they would while under Diurnal Sect. So basically, goodbye Shield Astro. Now we have just Diurnal Sect. We're perma Diurnal Sect. He said in the live letter that they would have Neutral Sect would now pop a window where you could have shield abilities to use during it, but we don't know how many shields we're gonna get or how long that window is gonna last or anything like that, so we'll have to see what's going on there. Overall guys, I think this is horrible. I'm obviously totally biased because I'm an Astro main and I play Nocturnal Sect in 2 of my 3 raid groups, so I'm a little bit biased. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit upset with these changes. I mean, I don't see why they can't coexist, but you know, that's neither here nor there. It's happening whether we like it or not. The effect of divination will be changed, and the seals used under for new enhancements applied to self. I'm not 100% sure what this means yet. They didn't show any Astro gameplay, but what it sounds like is divination is no longer going to be a raid-wide buff. They're going to be used to enhance things that the Astro does, so I'm guessing we'll get one that'll increase heal potency maybe, some will increase damage and whatnot. Not quite sure. And obviously all this stuff is subject to change, guys. This is just where they're at right now with the job changes, so I think this is a pretty big hit to Astro. I can't really imagine a world where I'm not a shield Astro, and I also can't really imagine a world where divination isn't a raid-wide buff. So hopefully the cards will give a pretty decent buff to the Astros, and maybe that combined with the reduced spell time, they'll actually do more damage. I don't know. If that's the case, hey, cool. I'm way on board for it, if they're fitting in better. But I'm thinking, guys, the new meta's looking like it's probably going to be Astro Sage, interestingly enough. But, we'll have to see what happens in Endwalker. Alright guys, and if you weren't feeling salty enough about the state of shield healers, this is where Square Enix really whipped out the middle finger to our Scholar brethren, and well, let's just say that it wasn't really what we were expecting. I think a lot of people really wanted Scholar to get some sort of buff or more utility in Endwalker. They were really hoping for that, because as of right now, Scholar doesn't fit in so great, and it looks like they're going to be completely replaced by Sage. So Sage is going to be replacing Astro and Scholar, what it seems like at this point. Alright, so Scholar is getting a unique job action which can enhance the party's movement speed even during combat. Alright, So let's just be upfront about it. Scholar got the shaft, okay? Maybe even more than the shaft. However, I do think that even though I'm saying that, this will still be useful. So I think about in situations where like there's boss fights with high movement, you could use this potentially to work through mechanics faster, to help melees keep uptime, so you could actually be contributing to the good of the group without doing it actually yourself. So we'll have to see how this plays out. Maybe there will be some other changes announced before Endwalker comes and they'll get something else based on feedback from players. We'll just have to see how it shakes out. Alright guys, and it's the moment you've all been waiting for, Sage. They will possess all the actions essential for a barrier healer, so obviously probably some sort of single target shield, some sort of raid-wide shield, raid-wide heal. Able to attack enemies and heal designated party members simultaneously, so sounds like it's going to be something like Priest in World of Warcraft, Discipline Priest, where they put a shield on somebody and then as you do damage, that shield heals the person that it's beaconed on. Draws upon unique resources for healing and enhancements and attack magic. So it sounds like they're also going to have buffs and damaging magic. So really excited to see how this is all going to play out and play together. I'm really interested. It's got to be good if it's going to replace Astro, guys, right? Like they can't be changing the healer meta. It's got to be good. It's got to be good. It's going to be amazing, right? It's got to be. Okay. Let's go ahead and check out some of the job actions for this guy.
We'll try attacking.
I mean, it does have a sick-ass laser.
So as you...
Ooh, and it's got shields. Alright guys, maybe I can get behind this Sage thing and this meta shift.